Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Monroe County ISD and the 2016 Monroe County Spelling Bee. I'm Chuck Estep, the County Coordinator for the annual Spelling Bee event. Tonight, we're going to watch some of the brightest students in Monroe County compete for the title of Spelling Bee Champion for Monroe County. Now, we've kind of worked up a little joke for everyone. Kids, tell them how you spell farm. They're better than that, really. They really are better than that, okay? So sit back and relax, especially you proud and nervous parents, as we watch these students compete. Let's put our hands together for these kids, okay? Student enrichment programs are rarely possible without volunteers willing to participate for the benefit of the students. Let's introduce tonight's volunteers. She's now a veteran of our officiating team in Spelling Bee, as this is her second year to serve. Her interest in and support of the students here in Monroe County is evidenced by her involvement in our student programs. Her work as the executive director of the United Way of Monroe County has been a great service to the people of Monroe County as well. Please welcome to the ISD our friend, Miss Connie Carroll. In securing volunteers to serve as officials, I thought it was completely reasonable to enlist a judge to serve as a judge. So when I called the courthouse and spoke with his secretary about Spelling Bee, she was very surprised that it was not some guy calling about some sort of legal matter, especially when she heard who was calling, right? The judge was thoroughly enthusiastic about the opportunity to serve as an official, especially after he learned that he didn't need to wear his robe tonight, right? We are so pleased to have you here tonight, Your Honor. Please make welcome to the ISD, the Chief District Court Judge of Monroe County, the Honorable Jack Vitale. Tonight's show is a culmination of a lot of work that goes on behind the scenes. She's thorough, talented, smart, and helpful. Please warmly make welcome my secretary and tonight's recorder, Miss Adrienne Bross. The pronouncer for tonight's contest is a veteran of Spelling Bee. He's the manager of the Ellis Library and an ally to educators in Monroe County. Please make welcome our friend, the ever-articulate Bill Reiser. Finally, let's extend special thanks to the director of tonight's show, Christopher Slatt, and the production crew making our show possible tonight. Monroe County ISD provides many fine services to our community, and the success of our organization is due in large part to the combination of its people and leadership. Her commitment to the educational success of all students here in Monroe County is inspiring and is an integral part of the success of our organization. For the reading of our rules tonight, would you please make welcome to the platform the Assistant Superintendent of the Monroe County ISD, Miss Lisa Montree.
Good evening. These are the rules for the Spelling Bee for tonight. Well, welcome to the ISD. Hope you're going to have a good evening. Everybody up here is ready?
All right. We're ready.
Okay. Okay, words will be pronounced according to the Merriam-Webster's Collegiate Dictionary, and it will serve as the final authority for the spelling of words in this competition. Once the pronouncer has given a contestant a word, the contestant may elect to spell that word with or without having to speak the word back to the judges. After receiving a word, a contestant may request the pronouncer to 1. Repronounce the word, 2. Define it, and or 3. Use the word in a sentence. It is the responsibility of the contestant to make such requests of the pronouncer. If a contestant spells a word other than the one pronounced, then they will be eliminated. Once a contestant starts to spell a word, they may stop and start over, but they must not change the letters or their sequence from those first pronounced. A contestant who misspells a word will be eliminated from the competition, and the next word on the pronouncer's list is given to the next contestant. When there are 11 or more contestants, any questions should be referred to the judges immediately. The deadline for making a protest is before the contestant affected would have received their next word had they stayed in the contest. Now, play changes when there are 10 contestants left. Now, when a contestant misspells a word, the next contestant will be given the same word to spell. Upon spelling the word correctly, the contest will proceed. But if the second contestant misspells a word, it will be given to the third contestant, and so on until the word is spelled correctly, and thus eliminates the previous contestants. If all contestants misspell the word will be eliminated and a new word given to the first contestant. When there are 2 contestants left and a speller misses a word, the other contestant must spell that word and an additional word to claim the championship. If the first contestant misspells a word and the second contestant spells that word correctly but misspells the additional word, contestant 1 will have an opportunity to spell the word. Contestant 1 will be required to spell one additional word to claim the championship. If both contestants misspell the same word, both shall continue in the contest, and the one who first misspelled the word is given a new word to spell. When 10 or few spellers remain, a protest must be made before the next speller has started to spell the word given. Protests are made by the participating student only. Judges' decisions on questions regarding play are final. Not every situation can be addressed in the rules, but the judges have the authority to make decisions in the best interest and fairness of all.
Thank you, Lisa. We're ready to begin our contest. All right? From Trinity Lutheran School, Macy Jacob.
Toehold.
Toehold. Can you use it in a sentence, please?
The climber amazed onlookers with his ability to find a toehold on a seemingly flat surface.
Toehold. Toehold. Toehold.
That's correct. From Zion Lutheran School, Jacob Robinson.
Panic.
Panic. P-A-N-I-C. Panic.
That's correct. From Dundee Middle School, Haley Glenn.
Dispute.
Dispute. D-I-S-P-U-T-E.
That's correct. From Jefferson 5-6 Elementary School, Lucas Robinson.
Shingles.
S-H-I-N-G-L-E-S.
That's correct. From Monroe Middle School, Jacob Gladio.
Unnatural.
Unnatural. Can you use it in a sentence, please?
Throughout the year, Ryan has dyed his hair all sorts of unnatural colors.
Can you give me the definition, please?
Inconsistent with what is expected or in accordance with or determined by nature. Strange.
Unnatural. U-N-A-T-U-R-A-L.
U-N-N-A-T-U-R-A-L. From St. Joseph School, Maria Evola.
Early.
EARLY.
That's correct. From Arborwood Elementary School, Michelle Gallegos.
Closet.
CLOSET.
That's correct. From Wagger Middle School, Mackenzie Bucky.
Misadventure.
Can you use the word? Can you give me the definition of the word?
Calamitous misfortune, a disaster.
May you give me a sentence?
The commander was determined to prevent any misadventure in the use of guided missiles.
May you repeat the word?
Misadventure.
MISADVENTURE. Misadventure.
That's correct. From Ida Middle School, Joel Lee Greaser.
Plentiful.
Plentiful. PLENTIFUL. Plentiful.
That's correct. From Mason Central Elementary School, Braylon Huff.
Freckle.
Freckle. FRECKLE. Freckle.
That's correct. From Raisinville Elementary School, Giselle Cabrera Trinidad.
Blanche.
Blanche. BLANCH.
That's correct. From Triumph Academy, Heather Jones.
Television.
Television. TELEVISION.
That's correct. From Whiteford Middle School, Jasmine Swain.
Swallow.
SWALLOW.
That's correct. From Custer Elementary School, Hope Ray.
Decent.
Decent. DE. SENT.
DECENT. From Jefferson Middle School, John Clark.
Fancily.
Could you repeat it?
Fancily.
Use it in a sentence.
The Shoe Museum held hundreds of pairs of fancily decorated shoes from nearly every European country.
Could I have a definition?
Elaborately, ornately.
Okay. Fancily. FANCILY.
FANCILY. From Bedford Junior High School, Leah Drehorst.
Anklet.
Can you repeat the word?
Anklet.
Anklet. ANKLET.
That's correct. From St. Patrick's School, Colin McKenzie.
Meditate.
MEDITATE.
That's correct. From Douglas Road Elementary School, Jose Duran.
Jewel.
Jewel. Jewel.
That's correct. From Meadow Montessori School, Elizabeth Harrigan.
Plasma.
Plasma. Plasma.
That's correct. From Summerfield Junior High School, Grant Kozinski.
General.
General. General. General.
That's correct. From Holy Ghost Lutheran School, Jacob Lentz.
Champion.
Champion. Champion. Champion.
That's correct. From St. Mary Parish School, Nicholas Lambrix.
Bonanza.
Bonanza. Bonanza.
That's correct. From Manor Elementary School, Grant Saba.
Surfable.
Can you repeat the word?
Surfable.
Surfable.
That's correct. From Jackman Road Elementary School, Alexa Kristen.
Formally.
Can you say it in a sentence?
If every single part of a ship is replaced with a new part, formally it is the same ship that it was.
Formally.
That's correct. From St. Charles School, Gus Flint.
Aquanaut.
Could you repeat the word?
Aquanaut.
Definition, please.
A scuba diver who lives beneath the surface of water for an extended period and carries on activities both inside and outside an underwater shelter.
Aquanaut.
That's correct. From Summerfield Elementary School, Sidney Redlinger.
Balefire.
Balefire. Can I have a sentence, please?
After the battle, the Viking warriors set immediately to the grim task of building a balefire for their fallen comrades.
Balefire. Balefire. Balefire.
Balefire. From Monroe Road Elementary School, Miranda Moore.
Repulse.
Repulse. Repulse.
That's correct. From Mason Middle School, Walker Willis.
January.
January. January. January.
That's correct. That's the end of our first round. Would you give our students a hand tonight, please? All right, let's continue with round two. From Trinity Lutheran School, Macy Jacob.
Confection.
Confection. Confection.
That's correct. From Zion Lutheran School, Jacob Robinson.
Forestry.
Could you use it in a sentence?
The pulp and paper mill wishes to hire an individual with a master's degree in forestry.
Could you define it, please?
A science of developing, caring for, or cultivating tracts of wooded land.
Forestry. Forestry. Forestry.
That's correct. From Dundee Middle School, Haley Glenn.
Nozzle.
Nozzle. Nozzle.
That's correct. From Jefferson 5-6 Elementary School, Lucas Robinson.
Expensive.
EXPENSIVE.
That's correct. From from St. Joseph School, Maria Evola.
Shambles.
Shambles. SHAMBLES.
That's correct. From Arborwood Elementary School, Michelle Gallegos.
Docudrama.
DOCTDRAMA.
DOCUDRAMA. From Wagger Middle School, Mackenzie Bucky.
Confess.
Can I ask for the definition?
Acknowledge one's sins, especially to God or a priest, in order to receive forgiveness.
Can you please give me a sentence?
Sure. In the Hitchcock movie, I Confess, a frightened murderer is moved to confess his sin to a priest who cannot break the sanctity of the confessional.
Can you repeat the word, please?
Confess.
CONFESS.
That's correct. From Ida Middle School, Jolie Greaser.
Disapprove.
Disapprove. DISAPPROVE. Disapprove.
That's correct. From Mason Central Elementary School, Braylon Huff.
Nervous.
Nervous. NERVOUS. Nervous.
That's correct. From Raisinville Elementary School, Giselle Cabrera Trinidad.
Demolish.
Demolish. DEMOLISH.
That's correct. From Triumph Academy, Heather Jones.
Spangle.
Can I have the definition?
A small object that brightly reflects light.
Spangle. SPANGLE.
That's correct. From Whiteford Middle School, Jasmine Swain.
Coverlet.
Can you say that again, please?
Coverlet.
Coverlet.
That's correct. From Jefferson Middle School, John Clark. Nope, I'm sorry. Excuse me. From Bedford Junior High School, Leah Drehorst.
Ugliness.
Ugliness. UGLINESS.
That's correct. From St. Patrick's School, Colin McKenzie.
Glimpse.
GLIMPSE.
That's correct. From Douglas Road Elementary School, Jose Duran.
Chapel.
Chapel. CHAPPLE.
CHAPEL. From Meadow Montessori School, Elizabeth Harrigan.
Pleasant.
Pleasant. PLEASANT.
That's correct. From Summerfield Junior High School, Grant Kosinski.
Oppress.
Press. APPRESS.
OPPRESS. From Holy Ghost Lutheran School, Jacob Lentz.
Caper.
Sentence, please.
Rob's little caper resulted in a 3-day suspension from school.
Caper. CAPER. Caper.
That's correct. From St. Mary Parish School, Nicholas Lambrix.
Sabbath.
May you please give me the definition?
The day of rest and solemn assembly observed as sacred to God by Jews and some Christian churches on the 7th day of the week from sunset Friday until sunset Saturday.
Sabbath. SABBATH. Sabbath.
That's correct. From Manor Elementary School, Grant Saba.
Paralegal.
Can you repeat the word?
Paralegal.
PARALEGAL.
That's correct. From Jackman Road Elementary School, Alexa Kristen.
Fatality.
Can you use it in a sentence, please?
The fatality at the railroad crossing resulted in many appeals for a railroad crossing signal with flashing lights and a gate arm.
Can you give me the definition?
A fatal outcome, especially death resulting from a disaster.
FATALITY.
That's correct. From St. Charles School, Gus Flint.
Elegant.
Definition, please.
Characterized by tasteful richness, especially of design or ornamentation, luxurious or sumptuous in a refined way.
Could you use it in a sentence?
The debutante's escort was dressed in an elegant silk tuxedo.
E-L-E-G-A-N-T.
That's correct. From Monroe Road Elementary School, Miranda Moore.
Adhesion.
Adhesion. A-D-H-E-S-I-O-N.
That's correct. From Mason Middle School, Walker Willis.
Salinity.
Definition, please.
A concentration as in a solution of salt.
Sentence, please.
Salinity usually increases with ocean depth.
Can you repeat the word?
Salinity.
Salinity. S-A-L-I-N-I-T-Y. Salinity.
That's correct. That's the end of our second round. Give our students a hand. Let's begin our third round, okay? From Trinity Lutheran School, Macy Jacob.
Verbally.
Verbally. V-E-R-B-A-L-L-Y.
That's correct. From Zion Lutheran School, Jacob Robinson.
Echoed.
Could you use it in a sentence?
Rihanna's words echoed back to her from across the canyon.
Could you define the word, please?
Resounded with sounds caused by reflections of sound waves.
Echoed. E-C-H-O-E-D. Echoed.
That's correct. From Dundee Middle School, Haley Glenn.
Misinterpret.
Misinterpret. M-I-S-I-N-T-E-R-P-R-E-T.
That's correct. From Jefferson 5-6 Elementary School, Lucas Robinson.
Audit.
Could you say that in a sentence, please?
Senior citizens may audit classes free of charge at the local community college.
Could you say that in could you give a definition for it?
Attend a course, especially in a college or university, without working for or expecting to receive formal credit.
Audit. A-U-D-I-T?
That's correct. From St. Joseph School, Maria Evola.
Immediately.
Immediately. I-M-M-E-D-I-A-T-L-Y.
I-M-M-E-D-I-A-T-E-L-Y. From Wagger Middle School, Mackenzie Bucky.
Geranium.
Q, give me a definition.
Any of a widely distributed genus of plants having regular flowers without spurs and with glands that alternate with the petals.
Can I have a sentence?
One variety of the geranium is also known as cranesbill because of the beak-shaped seed heads it produces.
Can you repeat the word, please?
Geranium.
Geranium. Geranium.
That's correct. From Ida Middle School, Joel Lee Greaser.
Cathedral.
Cathedral. CATHEDRAL. Cathedral.
That's correct. From Mason Central Elementary School, Braylon Huff.
Interlinear.
Could you give the definition, please?
Inserted between rows of written or printed characters.
Could you use it in a sentence, please?
The book contains the original Latin text with an interlinear translation.
Could you repeat the word, please?
Interlinear.
Interlinear. INTERLINEAR.
That's correct. From Raisinville Elementary School, Giselle Cabrera Trinidad.
Quiver.
Quiver. QUIVER. Quiver.
That's correct. From Triumph Academy, Heather Jones.
Carnival.
Carnival. CARNIVAL.
That's correct. From Whiteford Middle School, Jasmine Swain.
Sternum.
Can you repeat that?
Sternum.
STERNUM.
That's correct. From Bedford Junior High School, Leah Drehorst.
Malignant.
Can you repeat the word, please?
I'm sorry?
Can you repeat?
Malignant.
Malignant. MILIGNANT.
MALIGNANT. That's 20. From St. Patrick's School, Colin McKenzie.
Grenade.
GRENADE.
That's correct. From Meadow Montessori School, Elizabeth Harrigan.
Superlative.
Can you use it in a sentence, please?
Austin's superlative skill as a violinist makes him the clear choice for concertmaster.
Superlative. SUPERLATIVE.
That's correct. From Holy Ghost Lutheran School, Jacob Lenz.
Humanely.
Sentence, please.
The veterinarian argued that it is precisely because animals are not human that we must treat them humanely.
Humanely. HUMANELY. Humanely.
That's correct. From St. Mary Parish School, Nicholas Lambrix.
Torpid.
May you please give me the definition?
Sluggish in functioning or acting.
May you please use it in a sentence?
Eric's parents told him that too many hours watching television would make his mind torpid.
Torpid. Torpid.
That's correct. From Manor Elementary School, Grant Saba.
Bracelet.
Bracelet.
That's correct. From Jackman Road Elementary School, Alexa Kristen.
Reactant.
Can you use it in a sentence, please?
Jane, knowing the quantities of each reactant substance, calculated how much product would be formed.
Can you give me the definition?
Of, relating to, or marked by a substance that is transforming or changing chemically.
Can you repeat the word?
Reactant.
Reactint.
Reactant. From St. Charles School, Gus Flint.
Statistics.
Definition, please.
A science dealing with the collection, analysis, interpretation, and presentation of masses of numerical data.
Say the word again, please.
Statistics.
STATISTICS.
STATISTICS. From Monroe Road Elementary School, Miranda Moore.
Condor.
Can you define that, please?
A very large American vulture having the head and neck bare and being one of the largest and most powerful of flying birds.
Condor. CONDOR.
That's correct. From Mason Middle School, Walker Willis.
Whelk.
Can you put that in a sentence, please?
Some residents of the Western Isles of Scotland whelk commercially.
Definition.
Obtain or gather any of numerous large marine gastropod mollusks of the family, taking a shot here, Buccininidae, something like that. That probably won't be germane to this discussion. Especially the large elongated snails of both coasts of the Atlantic that are much used as food in Europe.
Whelk. WELK. Whelk.
WHELK. Ladies and gentlemen, you're looking at the top 16 students in the spelling bee. Would you give them a hand, please? We'll be right back after these messages. Welcome back to the Monroe County ISD and the 2016 Monroe County Spelling Bee. I'm Chuck Estep. We're now ready to start the fourth round of our spelling bee with the top 16 students in our spelling bee. First up, from Trinity Lutheran School, is Macy Jacob.
Squabble.
Squabble. Can you use it in a sentence, please?
The twins were sent to bed after a nasty squabble over an electronic game.
Can I have the definition, please?
A noisy altercation, usually over something insignificant.
Squabble. SCWABBLE. Squabble.
SQUABBLE. From Zion Lutheran School, Jacob Robinson.
Pallbearer.
Could you use it in a sentence, please?
Each pallbearer wore a carnation in his lapel.
Could you define the word?
An attendant at a funeral who helps carry the coffin.
Could you repeat the word?
Pallbearer.
Pallbearer. Pallbearer. Pallbearer.
PALLBEARER. From Dundee Middle School, Haley Glenn.
Essence.
Essence. ESSENCE.
That's correct. From Jefferson 5-6 Elementary School, Lucas Robinson.
Immersed.
IMMERSED.
That's correct. From Wagger Middle School, Mackenzie Bucky.
Schedule.
Can you give me a definition, please?
Appoint, assign, or designate to do or receive something at a fixed time in the future.
Can you use it in a sentence?
The teacher will schedule one day each month to celebrate the birthdays of all the pupils whose birthdays fall within that month.
Can you please repeat the word?
Schedule.
SCHEDULE. Scheduled.
That's correct. From Ida Middle School, Jolie Greaser.
Enamel.
Will you repeat the word, please?
Enamel.
Will you give me a definition, please?
A usually opaque or semi-opaque vitreous composition applied by fusion to the surface of metal, glass, or pottery for ornament or protection or as a basis for decoration.
Enamel. ENAMEL. Enamel.
That's correct. From Mason Central Elementary School, Braylon Huff.
Shriek.
Shriek. SHRIEK. Shriek.
That's correct. From Raisinville Elementary School, Giselle Cabrera Trinidad.
Fiercest.
Fiercest. FEARSEST.
FIERCEST. From Triumph Academy, Heather Jones.
Interreflection.
Interreflection. INTERREFLECTION. Flectation.
That's correct. From Whiteford Middle School, Jasmine Swain.
Curfew.
Curfew.
That's correct. From St. Patrick's School, Colin McKenzie.
Median.
Median.
That's correct. From Meadow Montessori School, Elizabeth Harrigan.
Winnable.
Can you use it in a sentence, please?
The coach knew that the game was winnable, but he watched his team throw it away.
Winable.
That's correct. From Holy Ghost Lutheran School, Jacob Lenz.
Jamboree.
Sentence, please.
The finale at the Jamboree was a brilliant display of fireworks.
Definition, please.
A long, mixed program of entertainment.
Jamboree. Jamberee. Jamboree.
Jamboree. From St. Mary Parish School, Nicholas Lambrix.
Thyroid.
May I please use it in a sentence?
An insufficient intake of iodine can result in an overactive thyroid.
Thyroid. Thyroid. Thyroid.
That's correct. From Manor Elementary School, Grant Saba.
Fulsome.
Can you repeat the word?
Fulsome.
Can you use it in a sentence?
The fulsome odor of a skunk drove the campers out of their tent.
Fullsome?
Fulsome. From Monroe Road Elementary School, Miranda Moore.
Deserter.
Deserter. Could you define that, please?
One who forsakes a duty, a cause, or anyone to whom service is owed, especially a member of a military force who abandons service without leave.
Deserter. Deserter.
That's correct. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of our fourth round, and you're looking at our top 11 students. All right. Round 5 from Dundee Middle School, Haley Glenn.
Commando.
Commando. Commando.
That's correct. From Jefferson 5-6 Elementary School, Lucas Robinson.
Sucrose.
Can you repeat it, please?
Sucrose.
Sentence, please.
Sucrose was the last in a long line of organic substances whose chemical formulas Callie had to memorize the night before her test.
Sucrose?
That's correct. From Wagger Middle School, Mackenzie Bucky.
Emboss.
Can you give me the definition, please?
Produce in relief, usually by stamping on paper or other impressionable surface.
Can you please give me a sentence?
With a special tool he received for his birthday, Alain can emboss his name into the pages of books in his library.
Can you please repeat the word?
Emboss.
E-M-B-O-S-S. Boss.
That's correct. From Ida Middle School, Jolie Greaser.
Stampede.
Stampede. S-T-A-M-P-E-D-E. Stampede.
That's correct. From Mason Central Elementary School, Braylon Huff.
Controversy.
Controversy. C-O-N-T-R-O-V-E-R-S-Y. Controversy.
That's correct. From Triumph Academy, Heather Jones.
Marine-a-rama.
Could you define that, please?
A representation of a sea view that is unobstructed or complete and comprehensive in every direction.
Could you use it in a sentence?
The movie's beach scenes looked realistic, but were actually shot on a soundstage with a computer-generated marina-rama.
M-A-R-I-N. E-A-R-A-M-A.
Marinorama. Ladies and gentlemen, you're looking at the top 10 students at the Monroe County Spelling Bee. Would you give them all a hand? We will be right back after these messages. Welcome back to the Monroe County ISD and the 2016 Monroe County Spelling Bee. We're down to our top 10 students for this year's championship. Our next word is going to go to the student from Whiteford Middle School, Jasmine Swain.
Salute.
S-A-L-U-T-E.
That's correct. From St. Patrick's School, Colin McKenzie.
Tridental.
T-R-I-D-E-N-T-A-L.
That's correct. From Meadow Montessori School, Elizabeth Harrigan.
Defectoscope.
Can you give me the definition, please?
An instrument for detecting structural defects, as in a railroad rail.
Use a sentence, please.
After the 2 derailments, the controller sent a work crew out to inspect every inch of the rails with a defectoscope.
Defectoscope. D-E-F-E-C-T. O-S-C-O-P-E.
That's correct. That deserves a hand. I don't know. From St. Mary Parish School, Nicholas Lambrix.
Crumpet.
Crumpet. C-R-U-M-P-E-T. Crumpet.
That's correct. From Monroe Road Elementary School, Miranda Moore.
Exhume.
Can you define that, please?
Dig out of the ground, take out of a place of burial.
Could you use that in a sentence, please?
George boasted that his dog could locate and exhume within 15 minutes a bone buried anywhere on the football field.
EXUME.
Oops, go back to your seat and stand for us. The next student to have to spell is from Dundee Middle School, Haley Glenn.
Exhume.
Exhume. EXHUME. Exhume.
That's correct. From Jefferson 5-6, Lucas Robinson.
Mentor.
Say that again, please.
Mentor.
Mentor? Can I have a sentence, please?
Helen won the competition and named her mother as her mentor.
Definition, please.
A teacher, tutor, or coach.
MENTOR.
That's correct. From Wagger Middle School, Mackenzie Bucky.
Durable.
Can you give me the definition, please?
Able to exist for a long time with retention of original qualities, abilities, or capabilities. Lasting.
Can you please give me a sentence?
Jimmy brought along a pair of durable hiking boots for his trek through the mountainous terrain.
Can you please repeat the word?
Durable.
DURABLE. Durable.
That's correct. From Ida Middle School, Jolie Greaser.
Tendency.
Tendency. TENDENCY. Tendency.
That's correct. From Mason Central Elementary School, Braylon Hoff.
Electioneer.
May I please have the definition?
Try to sway public opinion, especially by the use of propaganda.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Alana was told that she could not electioneer within 50 feet of the entrance to the polls.
Can you repeat the word?
Electioneer.
Electioneer. ELECTIONEER.
That's correct. From Whiteford Middle School, Jasmine Swain.
Gaggle.
GAGGLE.
That's correct. From St. Patrick's School, Colin McKenzie.
Substitute.
SUBSTITUTE.
That's correct. From Meadow Montessori School, Elizabeth Harrigan.
Curtain.
Curtain. CURTAIN.
That's correct. From St. Mary Parish School, Nicholas Lambrix.
Onus.
May I please have the definition?
Something distasteful or objectionable and difficult to bear.
May you please use it in a sentence?
In the eyes of many employees, an annual performance evaluation is an onus.
Onus. ONUS.
That's correct. That's the end of round 6. Give our students a hand, please. From Dundee Middle School, Haley Glenn.
Vanguard.
Vanguard. VANGUARD.
That's correct. From Jefferson 5-6 Elementary, Lucas Robinson.
Upheaval.
Upheaval? Could you say that in a sentence, please?
Rumblings from the volcano signaled an imminent upheaval.
Could you say that, or could you give me the definition, please?
The action of forcing upward with great power or violence, especially as part of the Earth's crust as by volcanic action.
Upheaval. UPHEAVAL.
Mackenzie Bucky.
Upheaval.
Q, use in a sentence, please.
Rumblings from the volcano signaled an imminent upheaval.
Q, please give me a definition.
The action of forcing upward with great power or violence, especially of part of the Earth's crust as by volcanic action.
Q, repeat the word.
Upheaval.
UP H I E V L E.
From Ida Middle School, Jolie Greaser.
Upheaval.
Upheaval. UPHEAVAL. Upheaval.
That's correct. From Mason Central Elementary School, Braylon Huff.
Blizzard.
Blizzard. BLIZZARD. Blizzard.
That's correct. From Whiteford Middle School, Jasmine Swain.
Nodule.
NODGULE.
From St. Patrick's School, Colin McKenzie.
Nodule.
NODULE.
That's correct. From Meadow Montessori School, Elizabeth Harrigan.
Calorimetric.
Can you repeat the word, please?
Calorimetric.
Can I have the definition, please?
Of or relating to the measurement of quantities of heat.
Can you use it in a sentence?
The lab manual explained how to make a calorimetric device using 2 styrofoam cups and a thermometer.
Can you repeat the word?
Calorimetric.
Calorimetric. CAL D-E-R-O-M-E-T-R-I-C.
From St. Mary Parish School, Nicholas Lambrix.
Calorimetric.
May you please repeat the word?
Calorimetric.
Calorimetric. K-A-L-L-E-R-A-M-E-T-R-I-C. Calorimetric.
From Dundee Middle School, Haley Glenn.
Calorimetric. C-A-L-O-R-A-M-E-T-R-I-C.
From Ida Middle School, Jolie Greaser.
Calorimetric. Calorimetric.
Calorimetric. C-A-L-E-R-A-M-E-T-R-I-C.
From Mason Central Elementary School, Braylon Huff.
Calorimetric. K-A-L-O-R-A-M-E-T-R-I-C. Calorimetric.
From St. Patrick's School, Colin McKenzie.
Calorimetric.
C-A-L-L-E-R-O-M-E-T-R-I-C.
The spelling is C-A-L-O-R-I-M-E-T-R-I-C. Who's next? Elizabeth Harrigan from Meadow Montessori School. Everybody has new life.
Dirge.
Repeat the word.
Dirge.
Can you use in a sentence, please?
When Uncle Larry died, his golfing buddies offered to sing an appropriate dirge at his funeral.
Can I have the definition?
A song or hymn expressing grief or a solemn sense of loss, especially to accompany funeral or memorial rites.
Dirge. D-U-R-G-E.
It won't bite. From St. Mary Parish School, Nicholas Lambrix.
Dirge.
May you please repeat the word?
Dirge.
Dirge. D-E-R-G-E.
From Dundee Middle School, Haley Glenn.
Dirge. D-E-R-D-G-E.
From Ida Middle School, Jolie Greaser.
Dirge. D-U-R D-G-E.
From Mason Central Elementary School, Braylon Huff.
Dirge. D-E-R-G-E.
From St. Patrick's School, Colin McKenzie.
Dirge.
D-E-R-G-E.
Well, that word is spelled Dirge. You got new life again. So, Colin, you just finished, right? Yeah. All right. From Meadow Montessori School, Elizabeth Harrigan.
Concentrate.
Concentrate. CONCENTRATE.
That's correct. From St. Mary Parish School, Nicholas Lambrix.
Populist.
May you please repeat the word?
Populist.
Can you use it in a sentence?
The movie star positioned himself as a populist candidate for senator.
Populist. POPULOUST.
From Dundee Middle School, Haley Glenn.
Populist. POPULIST.
That's correct. From Ida Middle School, Jolie Greaser.
Righteous.
Righteous. RIGHTEOUS. Righteous.
That's correct. From Mason Central Elementary School, Braylon Huff.
Disembark.
Disembark. DISEMBARK. Disembark.
That's correct. From St. Patrick's School, Colin McKenzie.
Facial.
FACIAL.
That's correct. From Meadow Montessori School, Elizabeth Harrigan.
Appropriate.
Appropriate. APPROPRIATE.
That's correct. From Dundee Middle School, Haley Glenn.
Refuge.
Refuge. REFUGE.
That's correct. From Ida Middle School, that was a misfire, Your Honor.
Order in the court.
From Ida Middle School, Jolie Greaser.
Climatologist.
Climatologist. Will you repeat the word?
Climatologist.
CLIMATOLOGIST. Climatologist.
That's correct. That deserves a hand right there. I don't know. That's a toughie. From Mason Central Elementary School, Braylon Huff.
Procrastinate.
Procrastinate. PROCRASTINATE. Procrastinate.
That's correct. That deserves a hand too. I don't know. From St. Patrick's School, Colin McKenzie.
Tempestuous.
TEMPESTOUIST.
From Meadow Montessori School, Elizabeth Harrigan.
Tempestuous.
Tempestuous. Tempest. Uous.
That's correct. From Dundee Middle School, Haley Glenn.
Intimidation.
Intimidation. Intimidation.
That's correct. From Ida Middle School, Jolie Greaser.
Methanize.
Methanize. Will you give me a definition, please?
Convert as a mixture of carbon monoxide and hydrogen to a colorless, odorless, flammable, gaseous, saturated hydrocarbon that is lighter than air and forms explosive mixtures with air or oxygen.
Methanize. Methanize. Methanize.
That's correct. From Mason Central Elementary School, Braylon Huff.
Remedial.
Remedial. REMEDIAL. Remedial.
That's correct. From Dundee Middle School. No, I'm sorry. I skipped one. Forgive me. From Meadow Montessori School, Elizabeth Harrigan. Thanks.
Deteriorate.
Deteriorate. DETERIORATE.
That's correct. Give our top 4 students a hand. Would you do that? We're going to take a brief break. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the Monroe County ISD. Our top 4 contestants are battling it out for the position of champion of the Monroe County Spelling Bee. Our first word in our top 4 round goes to Haley Glenn from Dundee Middle School.
Tropicalian.
Tropicalian. TROPICALALIAN.
Jolie Greaser.
Tropicalian.
TROPICALEAN. Tropicalian.
From Mason Central Elementary School, Braylon Huff.
Tropicalian. TROPICALIAN. Tropicalian.
That's correct. Down to our top 2 finalists, and let's give these 2 students a hand, please. So now the rules really change, all right? In order to claim the championship, the winner has to spell 2 words in order to claim the championship. So what I'm going to ask you both to do is to come and stand up by the lectern right now and stand on either side of it, okay? All right. And then we'll just move back and forth between the 2 of you, okay? Elizabeth Harrigan, you have the first word with our top 2, all right?
Fascism.
Fascism. Can you use it in a sentence, please?
Given the previous regime's fascism, a coup was inevitable.
Fascism. Fascism.
That's correct. Braylon Huff.
Illegible.
Illegible. ILLEGIBLE. Illegible.
Elizabeth, here again.
Illegible. ILLEGIBLE.
That's correct. Now you just have to spell one more word to claim the championship, Elizabeth.
Recitalist.
Can you use it in a sentence, please?
The recitalist sang several romantic arias from various operas.
Recitalist. RECITALIST.
That's correct. You're looking at the champion. Yes, they did. Thank you very much. We'll be right back after these messages. Welcome back to the Monroe County ISD. We just determined our champion and runner-up for this year's Spelling Bee. We're going to give gifts to all the other students who have been here tonight. First, from Trinity Lutheran School, Macy Jacob. Are you here tonight, Macy? Some of them may have had to leave early. From Zion Lutheran School, Jacob Robinson. Here he comes. Give Jacob a hand. They're in alphabetical order by school. Is Michelle Gallegos here? Michelle? Give Michelle a hand, you guys. Leah Drehorst. There she is. Hope Ray. Is Jose Duran here? Give him a hand, please. Haley Glenn. She's here. Jacob Lentz, are you here? Here he is. Jolie Greaser. Lucas Robinson. John Clark. Grant Saba. Miranda Moore. Giselle Cabrina Trinidad. I think she had to leave early. Gus Flint. Maria Evola. Nicholas Lambrix. Colin McKenzie. Sydney Redlinger. Grant Kozinski. Macy Jacob. Heather Jones. This next student's one of my Quiz Bowl students. I don't know if she's here, but her team won the one of the championships for Quiz Bowl. Mackenzie Bucky, are you here? There she is. Bright young lady. Jasmine Swain. Jaden Geese. Allie Majors. I don't think she came tonight. And these are our runner-up certificates, and they will be going to the students who were runners-up for their school champions, but who did not compete tonight. Our second place medal goes to our student from Mason Middle School, Braylon. Central Elementary, I'm sorry, Braylon Huff. Braylon, congratulations. And our champion from Meadow Montessori, Elizabeth Harrigan. Thank you all so much for coming tonight and for tuning in as well. We appreciate all of the work these students and teachers have done to help prepare the kids to come out and compete for Spelling Bee. We hope that we can continue doing these kinds of student programming for the enrichment of our students and the academics. Thank you for tuning in, and have a nice evening. Good night.